Hello, good people. Welcome back to Kente Construction, whereby here we talk about construction-related issues. And once more, my people, I would like to thank you for your good and nice continuous support. So today, I'm still back in Cherengany, Kachibora area, where I was doing a project of roofing. Na hapa mambo imekuwa ni mazuri. So I would like to tell you something. I would like you to learn something that about good preparing. When you prepare good, unanipea pia mimi Ken kazi yangu kuwa rahisi na kazi yangu inaniendea sawa, mambo inakuwa ni marahisi. So this client, once more, I would like to thank him for preparing all the materials that I wrote for him in time and in the quantity which I had desired. They are quality and quantity, good in quality and good in quantity. So tukipata material kama hii inafanya kazi inaenda haraka. It is also a lesson to you ambayo unataka kufanya roofing ama kujenga. Make sure you split your timbers on time. The timbers dry well, they get well seasoned, na wakati tunaanza kazi inakuwa iko sawa. Most challenges come from those people who split the timber using the power saw. Mara nyingi huwa ni werevu sana. If you tell him I need 2000 feet of 4x2, anakuambia hiyo mbao yote ni ya nini? Hiyo mbao sijui ni mimi nyumba kama hii huwa tunapasua mbao hii kiwango. And now you follow the advice of that person, unatoka kwa quotation. So mkuwe watu wa msimamo. When I give you the quotation, make sure you have the materials zile ambazo nimekuitisha. So let me take you tuone this 3-bedroom Kachibora house so far, how we've gone, na what I mean when I talk of good preparation. So good preparation means assembling all the materials on time. So like this client amenikuja hapa akanipea material mpaka akanitisha. So I'm given more than enough. So it's my duty to do what I deserve to do. As you can see, all these are 2x2 timbers. Na huyu client amenipea more than enough. So when roofing, timbers don't have a waste, huwa hazina hasara. No matter how zile unapasua, zikuwe mingi, zikuwe chache, they don't have waste because we have blundering. We have outside blundering, zile ambayo pia huwa inapigwa huku nje, lakini hiyo huwa ni kwa yule ambaye ametaka. And we also have some works like plaster. They will need climbing ladders whereby they will use the remaining timbers. And construction never ends kwa sababu because it's now a new site, a new home, you need to build a store, you need to build a kitchen, and you need to build whatever. So timbers don't have a waste on building. So this house is faring on well. Tunaenda vizuri sana. I've given it the desired pitch degree concerning the size of the wall. As I had told you, it is me myself, when I come on site, I view I see what is on site, what is on ground, the structure which was built, and I decide which pitch and of which type of mabati is best for your house. As you know, me Ken, I'm here to control quality, to make sure that everything comes in quality, ikuje ikiwa sawa. So this is the best pitch on this roof. Sometimes the angle where I take the photo of the camera from huwa inadifa. Sasa nikijenga nyumba unaanza kuona ni kama ni fupi, but indeed I'm the expert here. I can't do what is not right for the client because it's my calling, it's my duty. Ukichukua roof kubwa kabisa uweke kwa hii nyumba, huwa anasema it will look like ni mtoto amebeba mtu mzima, which is impossible because we have to make sure everything goes proportionally according to the weight we put on the roof and the weight of the wall. The height of the walls also determines the height of the what we call the roof. When you raise this roof much higher, very much higher, with this type of wall, utapata inarudi kwa ukuta. The more you raise it, let me give an example here. When you raise it to the standard, hapa huwa iko very wide. Ukiipea a high roof like this one, inarudi hivi. But raise abnormal, inakuwa kama pinnacle ile ya Ugandan style. Now how watu hizo nyumba zote ziko roofed the Ugandan style, they don't have the pavement or the outside veranda hapa kando. Huwa haina kwa sababu maji inarudi kuanguka karibu na ukuta. So it's my duty to make sure that what I'm putting on your house, it has its own best na iko sawa na nyumba yako. So I'm saying that this house lazima ni make sure the roof goes proportionally with the height of the wall. So this becomes the best thing. That's why you need Ken. So like this house which I was building in Kitale recently, Bikeke area, when I was still doing the framework, ilikuwa inaonekana kama iko low, but it was just the positioning of me taking the camera, because the photo, because mimi ni mfupi, by the way. Mimi ni kama atuoli, mfupi mnono round. So this house is here. I've given it a design. Imekuwa ni hip without weatherboards. Na some sides like here, nimeipea a gable. So gable roof, as I was advising earlier, gable roof iko na advantages zake na disadvantages zake. Gable roof inatumia mabati kidogo, but on very wide large walls, it will leave your wall exposed to the rain na mvua itaharibu ukuta. But on short widths like here, unaona hii kitu ilitoka nje, hii ni ya bathroom peke yake. Here ni kwa bedroom, but ni sehemu kadogo. Hiyo ukiwekea gable inaishika vizuri, inafunika ukuta. But when the wall is very wide, you can't put on the gable because haitakuwa vizuri and it will leave your house exposed to the rain. Another thing, the sides which I choose to put on the gable, if your house has different pitch angles, the one which is not facing the wind side. As you know, we know all, the wind flows from the east to the west. So all the roofs facing the east side, I don't put on the gables. That is also a new secret in building, ile ya to make sure your wall is safe. So any side facing the west or others facing the north, unaona, I can put on a small gable, and there is also there a small gable. So like this one, when the width is just as short as this one, unaweza weka gable because mabati itafunika ukuta. But when the width of the house, the width ni hii distance hii kwa mbavu, when it's very wide, you can't put on the gable because I said it will expose your wall on the rain. So hiyo gharama utakuwa umesave kwa wale kwa mabati. You will have again to go that cost by doing those paints which we call the wall master. And you know, wall master is expensive, just like mabati. So for long width, I'll make sure I put on hip roofs. And as I said, hip roof is the best, is the British design, is the best. It protects the wall and the house lasts for a long time. So I'm here, Ken. This is the mahogany, not mahogany. This is blue gum, red timber. Nowadays we have two types of blue gum. We have the red timber and the white timber. The white ones are the one which were invented due to high demand of timbers. Huwa tunaziita in the village kwamba South African species, but hizo ni white timber. Zina grow haraka, but pia they are not heavy enough to withhold a lot of weight. So also the white timbers, I think they are not strong enough. That's why we prefer applying on the wood preservative, kwa sababu huwa ziko somehow light na vile vidudu vinaweza kula. So here we will be using versatile matte finish from Kidani. Kidani, by the way, tunaenda na nyinyi a distance. This is versatile matte finish from Kidani. Hii ndio tunataka kuweka. As I said, the early preparation is the best. Na pia mabati tutaipata on time. Here, it's just we, my team, to make sure that we do the work fully, because we have the support of the client who has supported us by providing all the material right on time. So here, it's me, Ken. We are now with my team who are now, nimeshuka chini kidogo because siwezi kuwa lazima nifanye kazi at up to a certain stage ndio nionyeshane penye imefika. But for now we are moving on. Very nice. Very good. So here the work is almost done. We have the trusses, the rafters. Now it's time to put on the valleys and tops. Next it will be putting on the purlins. Then we apply the preservative, whereby I prefer applying the preservative on site, as I said, to be sure of the timbers I'm using and the ratio of the preservative I'm using, and also the to avoid the preservative being washed away by rain and sand. This sun, when it shines on the preservative, unapata inaanza kuwa whitish. Hiyo sasa huwa haifanyi kazi ambayo tunakusudia vizuri, na pia mvua ikinyesha unapata inaitoa. So I'm here to make sure kila kitu inaenda. So this house, for your quotation, inachukua 4 by 2 2,500 feet, because hizi za mabati ya versatile huwa tunazieka step closer than za mabati ya box profile. So tunachukua 2,500 2 by 2, 1,200 3 by 2. 3 by 2 zinatumika kama zile tops pale. This one here, the ridge boards, and also on the collar ties, zile ambazo zinafunga katikati ya truss. Then we also have 2 by 2, zile ambazo zinatutumia kama purlins, na ndio hizi as you can see. Huwa tunaanza kazi na 4 by 2 na 3 by 2, then tunakuja kumalizia na 2 by 2 and also fascia board. So when that's a combination of what you need on your house. So this house inachukua 3 by 2 1,200, 4 by 2 2,500, and 2 by 2 2,000 feet. That's only for roofing. So when it comes to blendering, client amesema hayuko ready for that, but hii nyumba it will again take 2,000 feet of 2 by 2 for blendering. So that's the procedure, that's the quotation on this house. You also need 95 pieces of 3 meters matte finish versatile mabati. Those are medium size from Kidani. The difference with these companies and the MRM, which is the wanaita mama yao, MRM, they have wide mabatis. The mabatis from MRM are very wide, and mabatis from other companies are very narrow. So that's where the difference comes, because hii mabati utainunua at, let's say, 2,100 per 3 meter piece, or 700 shillings per meter, but on MRM they will sell you at 950 per meter, but it will be very wide. And speaking the truth, MRM products are very wide and also regarded as the first grade on roofing. But hizi kampuni zimekuja zinasukuma MRM kabisa, zinaisukuma pia, zimeleta vitu mzuri na tunazitumia. So here we are using Kidani gauge 28. So wherever you want to build, you want to use this heavy high profile mabatis. Mostly they are very expensive. Make sure your money goes where you will get your value. And how do you get your value? By what you are buying, make it lasting longer and serve you for a long time on your project. That's why you make sure you buy gauge 28. Also, there is another reason why you should use gauge 28 is because of the change of weather, climate change. Kuna mahali jua inawaka. By the time mimi niko kwa hiyo nyumba nikigonga mabati, hizi mabati huwa zinanichoma sana. And I don't know, these high roofs, you can't survive on them with shoes. I normally doubt some, maybe ni mimi ndio hivyo, but you can't survive on a high roof with a shoe. You must go on it barefoot. And that barefoot, ita make sure unakanyaga vizuri, si ati mabati ya wenyewe ifujike, because when the mabati bends, hapo mahali kunaweza kuja leakage. That's what we are trying to avoid every now and then. So when you buy these mabatis, make sure you buy heavy gauge. And I was saying that hizi mabati nikiwa juu huwa zinanichoma sana. So if me working on a single day, zinanichoma mpaka ninataka mani kutoroka. So how will they endure an year long zikichomwa na hiyo jua? After zimechomwa na jua, rain comes nyuma tena inazichapa. Sometimes kunanyesha ile mvua ya mawe. So they must be quality products and also quality added gauge. So wherever you want to buy mabati, make sure you buy gauge 28 if you're buying this heavy high profile mabatis for you to get the value of your money. Some companies have what we call a warrant, and warrants don't guarantee poor workmanship. Warrants only guarantee a company or mechanical issues like rusting. Some mabatis might just rust. That's what the guarantee, the company's guarantee usually guarantees. So wherever you are buying this mabati, make sure you buy the best. So another thing, when you're buying nails, make sure they are from a quality company. This company is making products which I might call second generation, because in everything we have generic and the original. So some companies zinatengeneza vitu zenye hata huwezi kubali. For instance, let's say you want to fence a plot. There is a barbed wire called the ng'ombe, and there is another one called the Vic. You will get one wire after you have fenced, inapiga kutu. Na kuna waya ingine inakaa hapo miaka na miaka. Kwa wale watu mlisoma kwa zile shule tulikuwa, kama ukienda kwa hiyo primary school, waya ilianguka chini but it is still that grey silver color. Na kuna nyingine una fence tu wewe kwa plot yako, unanunua yote, unaenda after 1 month iko brown. So those are second grade products. So when buying nails, make sure you buy nails also are from companies. Make sure you buy nail from a good company. You just don't have to buy nails. Hizo nails, they have their rusting rate, which might differ from the rusting rate of the mabati. And when the nail rust, it starts to affecting the mabati where it may rest, na unapata hiyo mabati pia inafanya nini? Inapiga kutu. So my people, I'm sure here, mimi naendelea na kazi, na God willing, hii tutaipeleka haraka sana. As I said, the next client is you. Start preparing yourself because I'm approaching. My time kuja kwako, it's approaching. It's approaching. Your time kuingia kwa labor room imefika, na Ken ataingia kwako on site kudeliver. So my good people, thank you. Be blessed. Mimi naye niendelee kuchapa kazi, and thank you for supporting this Kentech community. We are moving on very nice. Soon tutakuwa tunaendelea vizuri. So thank you all. May God bless you and God grant you good health. Thank you. Bye.